It's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Here's Primo. On the wing, Vassell.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And he gets the bucket. Jones has got 9.
He's not easing his way into this game. He's coming out hot. 4 for 5 right out the gate.
Pass to Primo. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. All alone. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Jones. It's deflected. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. He's got 11.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Well, Candace, as you look around the NBA, the art of the flop has crescendo, let's just say. And the NBA wants to address this. How do you think they'll take these steps and try to eliminate at least part of that part of the game?
I think it's just about, regular movement, basketball plays. As a defender, it's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into the extra things that they're able to do to make the defender wrong. So I think as long as it's a basketball play, but just like we've seen the kick, how that has changed the way that we protect shooters and how many offensive fouls are called. So I think at some point the players are going to adjust to the new rules.
Good points.
And they've done a pretty good job working the ball inside, but haven't been able to convert at all.
Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Vassell's shot is good.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Pass to Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
One of the best players in the game. If Davis is healthy, he's an absolute force on both ends of the floor.
Both free throws good from Davis. And here's Murray, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Primo, three-pointer. The shot no good. And the Lakers going the other way now and going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
I look forward to seeing which team can dictate the style of play. I mean, that's going to set the tone for this entire series.
San Antonio has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Well, Candace, you got in well over a decade in the WNBA. I want to know how the mental aspect of the game helps to compensate for any loss of athleticism, let's just say.
Man, BA, loss of athleticism? Man, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm seasoned. That's what I call myself, a seasoned vet. But, honestly, I think it is. The game slows down as you get older. And it doesn't just slow down for you. You can control the game. And change of speed is important. It doesn't matter how unathletic you get.
And the Spurs call time here. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
The offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
A line change here for San Antonio. That's tipped. To the right side. Pass to Hield. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
But this is Hield's specialty. I mean, he's out there to shoot and shoot often from downtown.
Now Westbrook. Back to Jones. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Love with the defensive effort.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
White against Westbrook. White can't hit.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay.
Pass to Jones. Lets it go from 11. Here's Red. Outside Jones. Tries again. And the layup is good. Jones has got 17 points. Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. You can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play in the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
And San Antonio has possession after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Blocked! They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
11 feet out. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:44 left in the first quarter. On the wing, Jones. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here's Hield. Good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Here's Jones. Blocked.
Oh, it's great seeing Love take his defense seriously. He definitely has the limp to swat that one away.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive. It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Jones. Love grabs the miss, and for San Antonio, they're shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. White, and makes it with the kiss.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Jones drives in. There's the block. Inside, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 5 points in the game.
You know, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
On the take, and he goes in for the dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, they got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now Hield. Puts it up from 12, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And in conversation with LeBron James, he was asked to evaluate
better every single year. It's slow to fast.
Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Outside Jones. Pass to Butler. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get. That was the hardest, and you know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
Well, guys, the professor in the last outing against the Suns played really well. He added 15 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. He sent a clear message in his first showing of the year. Other squads can underestimate him at their own risk. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Bottom line, though, he's a pro. He understands his strength, and he knows how to play to them.
We've got LeBron James. He's out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Pass to James. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. Murray with it. Check by James. On the wing, Vassell. Count it.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Jones up top. Defended by Murray. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound San Antonio. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Well, you think about how important bench play is in the modern game. Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. You have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better. It just makes the overall team and the energy go up.
Certainly add to the depth and buy some quality rest. Jones drives in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Up top, Portis. Over to the left wing. Here's Primo. The three-pointer off the mark.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's James. Back to Jones. Pass to James. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Going above and beyond, even for him. LeBron has been in control at the offensive end all night.
All right, Candace, always great to have you on the broadcast. Hope you can come back real soon. We'll save a spot for us.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that, BA. I'll hold you. Thanks so much for having me.
1:21 left in the second period. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Love is checked in for San Antonio. And the free throw, no good. The Spurs shooting at 30% here in the second. Here's Primo. Pure from three-point range. He has 6.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Jones drives in. Good D by Murray. Spurs shooting just around 32% from the field. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Love. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Jones with the block.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Davis, and he converts the layup. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
And now running the full court man-to-man defense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Primo. 6 points for him. From the arc. The shot no good. Here's Jones. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got DeJounte Murray. Kevin Love out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Primo in a two-guard. Now here's Murray. Pass to Primo. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Oh, don't do that to him. Oh, my goodness. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And now another look at that mobile one. Block defensive performance.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Well, the Spurs shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Outside Love. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. So it's the Lakers now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And Davis gets double-teamed. Pass to Jones. Here's James. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
The way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Murray, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful. He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's good.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Pass to White. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field. He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Jones misses. Well, the Spurs shooting a low 29% since halftime. To the inside. Portis gets the bucket. Portis has got 6.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Adams. Portis with the steal. Outside White. He takes it in. Tipped. Here's Claxton.
Lakers foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Spurs substitution.
1:56 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And he makes it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it.
Count that one. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Portis against Davis. Here's White. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. He's got 11.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outside Jones. Pass to Red. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. To the middle. Davis. Good on the bucket.
Inside Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Portis with it. To the paint. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership. Anthony Davis' first 7 seasons he spent in New Orleans. I mean, he never made it past the second round. But playing with LeBron, that makes all the difference, doesn't it?
Butler's checked in for the Lakers.
One of my favorite bigs in the entire NBA. When Anthony Davis is on the floor, it's appointment viewing only.
Shoots. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Jones misses. The Spurs shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Primo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
At the line for the Spurs, Josh Primo.
Both shots good from the stripe. Right side Jones. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And so it's Los Angeles up 25. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Chris, you had great success playing in a small market, but there's a growing concern with stars gravitating to the coast that the small market teams are facing too much of an uphill climb.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate over the importance of parity today. I mean, TV ratings favor the super teams, but, you know, for myself, really for any athlete, we should like giving every team a chance to compete. So, yeah, I hope it stays an even and a level playing field for all teams, no matter where they live.
And for San Antonio, DeJounte Murray is out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Kennard in at the small forward position. And it's Murray finishing it off.
This is why Kennard's teammates appreciate him. He's good at sharing the wealth when they're uncovered.
Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And the Spurs making a change here. The Lakers on D. To the wing on the left. Outside Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jones. Murray, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Chalk up 2 there.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Snatched away. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And it's James with the jam.
Got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over.
Well, the Spurs shooting just around 34% in this game so far. To the left wing. Releases from 15. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Back to Jones. And see, Webb, you had such a well-rounded game, especially for a big man in your era. How do you think your game influenced big men that are playing today?
Well, I definitely see parts of my game, you know, and a lot of guys that play today, and hopefully the fact that, you know, I proved that as a big man, you can step out, you can ball handle, you can pass, you can just be a player. Hopefully that allows them a little bit of freedom to do their thing, because these players today are great, and even if I see parts of my game in there, man, they're doing the work and they're taking the game to the next level.
Outside Butler. Outside Jones. Knocked away. Shot's good by James. James has got 26.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Love. Here's Primo. Six to shoot. Looking to end this cold spell. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 9 points now in the second half.
Wonderful vision. I mean, Love could have taken it himself, but has the eyes and the desire to make plays for others.
Now here's Jones, tightly guarded. No luck on that one. Good D by Murray. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Jones' shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to Vassell. Outside Murray. Back to Vassell. Six on the shot clock. Shoots. Off the left rim and out. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. James, that's good. James has got 6 in the quarter.
James, such a terrific interior scorer. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Rose against Hield. Here's Vassell. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Outside Hield. Takes the three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
James. And it's James with the jam.
Well, come on, we all know LeBron is used to being fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Butler. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Hield from outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Joseph. Pass to Collins. Rebounded by LeBron.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Right side Jones. Unloads from 13. They get it back. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 45 points.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Collins outside. Hield from outside. No good there. And it's the Lakers the other way. Outside Jones. To the middle. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Here's Joseph. Well, your 7 seconds or less stuns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Greg.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
The Lakers making a switch here. Neto's checked in.
What a game he's having on the boards. Even their big fellas can't keep him off the glass.
Deflects the pass. Well, the Spurs shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Outside heel. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, he's evolving into a more well-rounded scorer. He'll really showing his toughness right there, finishing off these types of shots.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And the shot's good.
You gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Kennard on the wing. Pass to heel. Here's Joseph. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. And rejected. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Jones. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Jones has got 49 in the game. Here's Joseph. Pass to Claxton. Ball stolen. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Jones. Defense right on it. And there it is for him. Jones has got 51.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Here's Collins. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Wow, what an awe-inspiring performance tonight, MP. What was the key to your success out there?
Man, John, we focused on the little things, the fundamentals. We executed the game plan. All right, all right.
Hey, MP, does winning Rookie of the Month help gain the respect of the vets on your team?
You know, I think the way to earn the respect is to be professional.
Okay, so would you say you've earned the respect of the vets in the locker room then?
Look, I don't want to speak for someone else. You will have to ask. All right, no more questions? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. Vision. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block. They're ringing me up, I got. We get what? Where's this man for the. Had to work the plan, set up shop. But life, pray to God. So I love my time till I'm gone. Vices I dealt with the wrong. Exhaling the numbers, head pain in my songs. I'm loving a heavenly touch, got a. And I'm. This life kinda short, be on job. Yeah, be honest, do not stay to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank, need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on, rip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Big bank, need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, rip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Yeah, obsessed with success, trying to run up a couple M's and no less. Mine been up next, we've been blessed, been putting in work, been sparking it.